So I'm 14 and I'm invited to a Halloween party. That sounds like a normal average teen thing to be invited to, except that I am a Christian and I live in Costa Rica because my parents are missionaries. Now, my parents aren't quite hellfire and brimstone missionaries, but they are the kind of missionaries that believe in being in the world, but not of the world, which means that all of my friends are other missionary kids with a couple American Y2K escapists thrown in to spice things up. I'm pretty sure all of our parents think Halloween is at least a little bit satanic, but the Smith girls are intrepid party planners, and they've convinced all of the adults that it's okay, that this party is okay because it's not actually a Halloween party. It's a biblical character fashion show. In fact, it's almost a Bible study because everyone has to bring a little cue card with a couple facts about the Bible character that they're representing, and they get to stand there awkwardly while they show off their costume. So I'm anxious about going because I've already been through one round of bullying. I never know what to do with my limbs, and I am not good at costumes. But I am 14, and going is an existential matter. I want friends. I want to be cool. I want to know what to do with my limbs. And these are my people. At the time, these are my only people. So I accept the invitation and start worrying about a costume. So I don't know how familiar you are with the Bible, but it is weird. And at 14, I've read a lot of it. And I've surmised that it is basically a collection of esoteric rules, John the Baptist talking shit about women, and stories about killing sheep, stories about saving sheep, stories about herding sheep, a lot of sheep. There also aren't a lot of women in the Bible that I want to dress up as. You know, the good women are not that interesting, and the bad women might get me, you know, excommunicated from my community. And I don't want to dress up as someone's wife. So classic, I just procrastinate on figuring out a costume. On the day of the party, I mean the biblical character fashion show, I still haven't come up with a costume, but I need one fast. By this time, all of the good women in the Bible have been claimed by other girls, and I have even fewer options. But I have an idea. I go to my parents' theology bookshelf and pull out a thick book with a glossy beige cover and purple curves across the front that spells out Daughters of the Church. My cheeks fill with pinpricks and my pubescent nipples harden in excitement because this is an encyclopedia of amazing Christian women who just didn't make it into the Bible. You know, mystics, warriors, spies, everything that a 14-year-old girl wants to be when they grow up. I'm in a rush, as I mentioned. I have to find a character that will match with something I can find in my little sister's dress-up box. My little sister is 4 years younger than me, so the only dress in the box that fits me is this Jane Austen-y, high-waisted, scoop-necked, puffed sleeve, floor-length dress made out of pickle green upholstery fabric. So I look for a daughter of the church who is maybe a contemporary of Jane Austen. And I find one. I don't remember who this woman was, but I remember that she was smart and she wasn't someone's wife. And in the tiny little picture in the Daughters of the Church book, she's wearing like a scoop-necked, high-waisted, puffed sleeve kind of thing. She's perfect. I don my costume quickly and I'm late, so I drive me to the party, and she does so with her classic Mennonite skepticism of all things frivolous. I rush to the party and get there just in time to give Dawn, the Christian Avon lady from Arizona who moved to Costa Rica to escape the World War III draft, and also the only mom we could convince to chaperone, my cue card full of facts. I take my seat and the fashion show, the biblical character fashion show begins. I watch as everyone's crush, Nathaniel, walks through the double doors that we've decided is the catwalk, stands there in an Andean poncho, looking both absent and smoldering somehow, while read some facts about King David. There are the appropriate oohs and ahs and some clapping and stuff. he is everyone's crush after all. After a few apostles with dish towels on their heads and a Mary, of course, and some other women, it's my turn. I stand up and I walk through the doors in my pickled green recycled, and I am received by my arms hang off my shoulders like weights, and my neck gets blotchy and red. My lips stretch into a grimace, and I wait forever for dawn to. Instead, is this a biblical costume? I'm so mortified for the rest of the night. But what I can tell you is that I didn't die. So fitting in really wasn't as big of an existential threat as I thought it was. And after a couple more weird years to find my people, and to my surprise, the world is actually full of them. Thank you.